Hey everybody, Dexter B. Jenkins. Listen, this is a heartfelt message to those of you who would consider yourself a Christian, those of you who consider yourself a follower of Christ, kingdom person, whatever terminology you want to use. Some of you know I'm a senior pastor, also a real estate entrepreneur, also do a lot in the area of financial literacy. And so I've lived for the past 3 decades at I would say, at the intersection of faith, finance, and business. And I talk to a lot of people, in particular those who recognize that, obviously they've given their life to Christ, and so they have inherited salvation, and they're going to spend eternity with Christ. But they are also they're frustrated because the promises also include you doing well financially, you being wealthy. The Bible talks about you being rich. The Bible talks about you being prosperous, but they're seeing a disconnect between what they're reading and what they're experiencing. Let me help you out and share with you why that's happening. The reason why many of us, because we're a team, many of us are not walking in the fullness of our financial salvation is this. We have not learned that we have to acquire something, to create something, and to inherit something in order to walk in the fullness of our financial salvation. And that's you're probably saying, well, what does it mean to acquire something, to create something, or to inherit something? Well, that simply means just say something has to be acquired. I have to go out to the marketplace and acquire something. So maybe it's acquiring a business, or maybe it's I'm a real estate guy. Maybe you're acquiring real estate, or maybe you're acquiring stocks. A lot of different ways you can do it, but something has to be acquired out there in the marketplace, or something has to be created. Well, maybe you create a book and learn how to sell that, or maybe you create an online course, or some people do things on YouTube. There are a lot of ways that you can create something. You can create a business. You got to create something that you take out to the marketplace. And then the last one is you have to inherit something. Hopefully somebody went ahead of you who had the foresight to recognize that there's somebody coming behind them, and they left you an inheritance. And so those are the 3 things. I got to acquire something, I've got to create something, and I've got to inherit something. Hey, and if you learn how to acquire something, create something, and inherit something, you walk in the fullness of your salvation. Hey, we are finishing up the year 2023, heading into the year 2024. I want you to put in the comments, acquire, create, and inherit, because that's going to be the key to you walking in the fullness of your financial salvation, in the fullness of your financial prosperity, so on and so forth. Hey, if I can be of any assistance to you, I would love to be able to do that. Hit me up make a direct message. Hit me up in the DMs, and we could talk about more about how to do that. Or even head on over to my website, dexterbjenkins.com. I have a number of resources over there that will help you to acquire something, to create something, and to inherit something. Talk to you soon. Be blessed. Bye-bye.